just got out of work, saw the weather and saw that it was like 49 degrees and decided, hey, let me come out and enjoy this balmy February weather here in New York. It's supposed to be 49. It feels more like 29. And I don't know if that's because I'm by the shore, but it's fucking cold. So it's been a long time since I put out any content. Probably since 2019. There's fucking seagulls flying over me. I'm gonna get shitted on. Screw this. I'm doing this from the inside of the car. Woo. Much better. So, yeah. What's been going on with me? So if you're new to my channel, welcome. This was actually a travel vlog slash health and fitness slash other shenanigans channel. And I never did this to become the next, big thing on the internet or anything like that. It was more of a hobby, more of a, something that I just enjoy doing, If you're a previous subscriber, then welcome back. And you're probably wondering, well, what the hell happened to me? Well, story time. So yeah, probably the last video I put out was my last trip before the pandemic, which was why is it every time I try to record the video somebody comes over and wants to talk? It's the introvert in me. Antisocial. So one of the last videos I put out was my sabbatical to Bali. We went to Bali for about 3 weeks, recorded some really nice video and stuff. I started to put out some of that content at least the first week or so, but I was having trouble with my laptop. My laptop is very old. It wasn't up to the task of video editing anymore, and at the time there was a lot going on financially. I couldn't really replace that. I was also working with a GoPro 5, which, by today's standards, kind of sucks. I mean, it did its job, but yeah, it just wasn't up to par. So yeah, I just stopped putting out content, and then the pandemic came, and that put the kibosh on a lot of things, on travel, on gym. For those of you who remember, we were going to the gym regularly, 4 days a week. Training hard, lifting. Once the gyms closed, I couldn't go, obviously, to the gym anymore, and didn't want to work out from home. And I could have done stuff, but I just wasn't motivated. Basically, I lost my motivation for a lot of things. Now, we did go away to Cuba last year, and I put up a short video of that trip. Unfortunately, a lot of that video was, I won't say corrupted, it was just not, the audio was awful, there was no stabilization, the video was trash, period. So I put out a video, short, maybe 3 minutes of the highlights of that trip. Then came last month, I turned 60, and that really put me in a whirlwind of emotions and feelings and stuff. And it's funny because I remember turning 40, and it was a slight little kick in the butt. A couple of weeks after I turned 40, I learned that I needed glasses, and then maybe a week after that, I learned I was going to be a grandfather for the first time. So I was like, oh boy. 50 was a little tougher pill to swallow, but it didn't affect me like 60 did. And there's a lot of reasons for that. Over the holidays, I lost a friend of mine who was more or less my age, and that really put the zap in my head, among other things. And I started thinking about, wow, how much time do I have left? And I started thinking about all the things that I've been wanting to do that I haven't done yet, and am I gonna yeah, it put me in a little slight depression. On top of the fact that I suffer from seasonal affective disorder, which kind of, to an extent, brings my mood down during the winter months. It's dark a lot, it's cold, you can't be outside as much. I don't get to ride my motorcycle. But yeah, I got tired of just not moving, not exercising. Not exercising affected me mentally, spiritually, physically, and I just had enough. And I made a decision to start working out again. I started exercising from home. Then I got me a spin bike, which I've been using on a regular basis for the past month. I do at least 3 spin classes a week, and I'm increasing that. I'm also rucking, and for those who don't know what rucking is, and I'm going to put a video out about my rucking soon. I'll follow up with that, but it's basically just walking for an extended distance, wearing a weighted backpack. Something that I haven't done since my army days in the 80s. So I'm feeling a little better about myself. Shout out to my nephew, Jason, Jayreelz. He has a podcast and a soon vlog that he's putting out, sports podcast, by the way. And I'll leave a link to his podcast below. But he left his 9-to-5 and is now dedicating himself 100% to his podcast and to his video vlog. And we were talking a little bit, and kind of motivated me to get back into my vlogging and stuff. So hopefully this is the start of a lot more content from me. So we'll see what happens. But over the pandemic, I also joined a motorcycle club, and a club that I really respect, that I followed for a little while prior to me joining and stuff. I really love their mission. It's all about positivity. It's all about, giving back to the community. Really enjoying myself, and of course the riding, which is great. Been to a few places so far, so we'll see. We'll get the travel portion of this channel up and running again, and start posting my adventures. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Happy to be back, and let's see where life takes me. Peace.